everybody. Thank you all for being here. And Governor, thank you for your time and your leadership that got us to this point. So over the past 3 years, we've had a lot of opportunities to celebrate together the brand that we've developed for West Virginia. And today is just another step in that journey. When I think back to the beginning of this, the governor told us that we wanted to have the best advertising campaign in the nation. You guys probably remember he said many times, we've heard enough about pure Michigan, we've heard enough about Florida, it's time for people to start hearing about West Virginia. We're doing just that. We're starting to be trendsetters in the industry, and I'm really proud of the work we've done and the results we've accomplished together. I'm blessed to have an amazing team, a lot of who are here, so thank you guys. And they've put out a lot of great stuff over the years, but there's 3 things that we've recently produced that I'm especially proud of that I just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about. The first one is the new state travel guide. For years and years, this has been a big book of listing. It was actually even produced by a phone company at one point. And it was really just a place you'd go to find one piece of information, then you'd throw it away, and the next year you'd maybe pick up another one. The governor told us that we wanted to think bigger and think bigger and think bigger. So we said, we don't want to just have a travel guide. We want to actually have a magazine. So we teamed up with Meredith, which is the parent company for Southern Living, Travel and Leisure, Parents, Shape, Magnolia, a lot of big brands. And they worked with local writers, local photographers, and a local sales team to produce this new, beautiful guide. So today we're going to pass these out at the end, but just a couple things that I want to point out in this guide. First is the quality. This is a magazine just like every other major household magazine that you get. I'm going to let the governor talk about the content because he and I have worked together on this content, the photography, and the strategy on that. But what you'll see is this is the first flippable travel guide in the nation. So half the year, it'll go like this, and it'll be spring, summer. Then halfway through, we'll flip them on the newsstands, and it'll be fall, winter. So the content is actually organized that way too. In the middle of the guide, in between spring and summer and fall and winter, you'll find an insider's guide, which tells you about our 9 travel regions, all the places to eat, things to do in those regions. The greatest benefit of partnering with Meredith was the distribution. So we have a great distribution strategy through our travel centers, our welcome centers, our rest areas, all of our partners. But through working with Meredith, they are actually going to polybag these magazines and send them out with all their brand magazines. So in our target markets, we're going to be sending out over 150,000 copies, and they'll go with Southern Living, Parents, Family Circle, all of their big publications. So we're really excited that the whole world is going to be seeing this great content on West Virginia. 2 other quick pieces I want to mention is State Parks Vacation Guide. They have never had their own guide before. When the governor chose last year to increase the tourism budget, put in some money for state parks, so they're now, for the first time, they have their own advertising money, and we can do pieces like this. So this piece is also coming out today, and then the official state highway map has been updated. This one, again, much better than past guides. This is upgraded size, upgraded quality. It's not just a map, it tells you things to do and places to go. So we're really, really thankful and excited about all of these opportunities. Governor, thank you for pushing us to say do bigger, do better, and getting us to this point.
I guess you want me to talk now, huh?
Yeah, the governor has worked with us
I mean,
a lot
I just kind of
on
just
content.
kicked back there and was listening to you, and you're just going really good, and I thought, I'm resting now, it's good. We aren't in a fire drill, and all that's good. Let me just say this, and I'll be short and sweet. You know, I don't know if the dollars are $6 or $14. But for every dollar we spend on tourism, we immediately get our money back. And diversifying in our state in so many different ways is just solid, good stuff. Now, you know, we've got our director, I don't know his official title, Steve McDaniel with the DNR here, and Steve does incredible work, a bunch of dignitaries, and more importantly of all, you rascals in the back. Because we love you with all of our soul, I'll promise you that. And we'll get to y'all in just a second. But let me tell you this. Chelsea's done an amazing job. and her staff and all the people that go with her, have done unbelievable. I have been all in from day one. And the reason I've been all in is just one thing. I believe in our state. And I believe in the beauty and the people and the resource every place you look. So y'all get sick and tired of me saying this, but it is exactly this. Any frog that's not proud of his own pond isn't much of a frog. Now, if you'll just stick with that thought, it's just fact. So what we've done is we've become proud of our own pond. And we are absolutely flaunting that everywhere. We're rubbing it in people's face. And as we rub that in people's face, they come. And as they come, who knows what they'll do? They may just come here, spend a few bucks, visit and love it, and then come back. They may come here and say, dag, I'm the owner of 19 businesses, and I think this is the greatest place on the planet, and I'm not happy where I'm at. I'm going to bring them all here. You don't know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, the work that's being done by these people, by Steve, his gang, by all these people that are making these licks, their contribution to West Virginia is unbelievable. And we should be really proud of them. Chelsea knows, I've said in my inauguration, there's Jimmy, who's always friendly and loves to laugh and just be Jimmy. And then there's Jim that has to be really serious from time to time. And then there's James that you don't really want to see. Because there's times when James comes out and it's nasty, and it's not real good. And it's right really to the point. A couple times Chelsea's seen James. But really and truly, I could not be more proud. Because this is us. This is all of us. And absolutely, isn't it fun? Isn't it fun to say that West Virginia, I think this is correct, West Virginia's growth rate in tourism is 58%. And the national average is what?
58% higher than the national average.
58% higher than the national average. Now, isn't that fun? Doesn't that make you feel good? Isn't it good to just tell people how proud you are of being a West Virginian? Well, I love it. I absolutely love it. Forever, to tell the truth, forever, and you know it, forever we've been the blunt end of not very good jokes, and forever we were in a competition all the time with Mississippi on who was going to be dead last. Well, we're not that anymore. We're not that. You know what we are? We're now the diamond in the rough that everybody missed and everybody wants to come. And all this stuff is just making it better and better and better. Now, Pam, where are you, Pam? Are you close by? You got to bring me my phone.
No, I don't know that your phone's going to do it.
No, just be still. Just be still.
I was going to give you mine.
I know what you're going to do. Now, y'all look here. This is my phone, and it's a flip phone, and I get teased about this all the time, okay? Well, they have on this vacation guide, they have this little doohickey right here that I have no clue what it does, okay? But Chelsea and them said when you touch your phone to this, then some video will come up and it'll work. And I keep touching my phone in every way in the world. I don't get any video on my phone.
Let me show you. It's on this one too. All right.
I think you're telling me a fib.
This picture is going to come to life. And it's up on the screen for anybody. That's the Wonder one. And then this one.
Can you believe that? That's
this
really
one,
something.
I'll show you this one too.
That's
Right here. So this one's going to turn into this guy. And then there's all kinds of interactive content. So we'll pass out copies and everybody can try it. But if I
Okay.
could, Governor, I just want to wrap up and say, we talk a lot about West Virginia's economy, but today, as the governor said, tourism in West Virginia is growing 58% faster than the national rate of growth. And that's happening because of Governor Justice. So Governor, I want to thank you, the entire industry thanks you, the state of West Virginia thanks you for letting us believe in ourselves again.
Thank you. Well, I can't be more proud. I went to Marshall University when my hair was brown and I was skinny. And I got an MBA, and my specialization was marketing advertising. And so I really know a lot about this kind of stuff, and I know how it works. And to see it working here in this state, it makes me really proud. Really, really, really proud of all of you. God bless you. Thank y'all. We're going to blend right into the kids, okay? Oh, y'all want to come up here, or y'all just going to stand back there and act like y'all are? Hey, Ann. Okay, Ann, you going to do this? Okay.
Stand right here, beside.
How you doing, Phil? What's your name? What, Rice? Okay. How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Addison.
Addison. Too pretty. How are all y'all doing? What's your name? What's your name?
Robert.
Robert? Where are you from, Robert? Okay. I like it. That's right. What town, what school do you go to?
Winfield.
Winfield. Very good. Very, very good.
Jordan, do I need to say anything, or we'll wait on the governor to speak? Okay.
And before you start, this is Ann Erling over here, and she is our Deputy Chief of Staff, and she's going to read something here in just a few minutes, and all this about a wonderful day and a proclamation we had today. Before we go any further, though, I got to just tell you this. You know, listen, every day that I have the opportunity to be with kids, I eat it up, because I mean it when I tell you that I love you, and I mean it with all my soul. And it's fun. You know, they make you, if you'll just give them and extend that hand, they make you feel anew in many ways. I just asked this fellow what his name was. He said, Bryce. I said, good enough. Then I asked this character right here what his name was. He said, Robert. And then, Robert, come over here. Just come right here. I understand. Now, talk loud, okay? I said, Robert, where are you from? And what did you say?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Too good. Okay. Then I said, what town are you from? He said,
Winfield.
Winfield. School, rather, I asked you. And everything. Neat stuff. And this is Addison, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I like your hair, man. You looking good there. Okay? Okay. Ann, it's all yours.
All right. Whereas the school breakfast program is dedicated to the health and well-being of our nation's children. And whereas the school breakfast program has been joined through the years by Fuel Up to Play 60 and many other excellent child nutrition programs and partners. And whereas there is evidence of continued need for nutrition education and awareness of the value of school nutrition programs. And whereas an average of 3 million school breakfasts are served monthly to students at more than 700 sites in West Virginia. West Virginia is ranked first in the nation for breakfast participation, according to Food Research and Action Center School Card. Whereas the West Virginia Feed to Achieve Act emphasizes all West Virginia students shall have adequate time and availability for school breakfast. And whereas the week of March 2nd through the 6th, 2020, be recognized as National School Breakfast Week in West Virginia. And whereas this week is devoted to the recognition of dedicated and hardworking people who make the school breakfast program a reality in their schools. And whereas this special week serve as a fitting time to urge all West Virginia citizens to become aware of the solid foundation for learning provided by a nutritious breakfast. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Jim Justice, Governor of the great state of West Virginia, do hereby proclaim March 2nd through the 6th, 2020, as National School Breakfast Week in the Mountain State, and encourage all citizens to become aware and concerned about their children's and their own nutrition habits in hope of achieving a more healthy citizenry for today and in the future. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand and cause the great seal of the state of West Virginia to be affixed. Done at the Capitol, City of Charleston, State of West Virginia, the 6th day of February, in the year of our Lord, 2020, and in the 157th year of our state. Thank you.
Very good.
So now we have a couple of children that are going to say a couple of words. So Addison, will you start us out? And you can stand right there and use your outside voice so everybody can hear you.
Hi, I'm Addison, and I think it is great that our school offers breakfast. Some kids are not able to have breakfast at their house. Some might come to school hungry. It is hard to learn and pay attention when you're hungry.
Good job. Were you nervous?
Barrett's next.
Did good.
Same thing. You should use your mouth, please.
Hi, my name is Barrett, and I like to eat blueberry biscuits and milk for breakfast. In the morning, it gives me energy and it gets me fueled up for my day.
Very good.
Way to go, girl. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Luke and Hannah come out. They have okay, so we have Winfield Elementary and we have Point Pleasant High School. So this is Luke and Hannah to say a couple words.
Breakfast at our school is important for multiple reasons. Some kids at our school have time constraints in the morning, such as like a class before school, and sometimes they just don't have time in the mornings to get breakfast and get ready for school. Some students have medical conditions such as diabetes or hypoglycemia, where they need to have a regular schedule at which they eat. And having breakfast there in the morning and having a snack for them throughout the day that they can have if they need it is very important for their health. And some students, unfortunately, come from homes that cannot provide them all of their basic needs. So having breakfast readily available for them at the school is very important for their daily routine. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah Wood, and like everybody else said, some kids come from homes where they can't really eat food before they get to school. So I think it's a very good thing that we have breakfasts ready for them at school. Because without breakfast, there's a ton of things that could happen. You're going to be hungry throughout the day, of course. You can feel sick, nauseous, get headaches, migraines, which are the worst. And if you don't have medicine for that, it's kind of, you can't carry medicine to school. You can feel tired, you're not going to be able to focus in class, which is going to cause you to fall behind in your classes, which is not good for anybody. And it has a bunch of just serious things that could happen, which is why I'm very glad that we have breakfasts in school.
So at this time, I want to recognize some people in the audience, and I'm going to have Amanda Harrison help me with that. But we have county nutrition directors present, so if you guys would stand up and be recognized. We have the USDA present. I know you're in here somewhere, back here. Okay. We have Mrs. Sullivan from our State Board of Education. We have our Department of Education. Michelle Blatt, are you here? There you are. Okay, thank you. And we also have the Office of Child Nutrition state staff with us. So if you all would raise your hands and be recognized. And our lovely teachers and principals that have brought the students, Mr. Layton, Ms. Glasscock, and Ms. Hatfield, for bringing the students together. And then Mrs. Blatt will have a few words to say.
Hello, we are so excited to celebrate West Virginia and our child nutrition programs. West Virginia is the #1 state in school breakfast for the 6th year in a row. And that's a huge accomplishment. West Virginia was also the first state to deliver the alternate breakfast opportunities, such as the grab and go and the things that you heard our students speak about to make sure that their needs were taken care of. So a lot to celebrate in our child nutrition program. We're thankful for our many partners that support us because they know the important role that child nutrition plays in student learning. We're also thankful for Amanda Harrison and her amazing team in the Office of Child Nutrition because they continue to look for more innovative ways to make child nutrition available for our students, good for our students, and take care of each of you while you're in school every day. I'd just like to close with today that West Virginia feeds approximately 210,000 students a free breakfast every day, a free lunch every day, as part of our community eligibility provision through our federally funded program in our child nutrition office. So it's a great day to celebrate our students and to celebrate the success of our schools. Thank you.
I would like to also recognize Amanda Harrison, our State Director of Child Nutrition.
Thank you. So I just want to say that it's really incredible that this year's theme by the School Nutrition Association for National School Breakfast Week is School Breakfast is Out of This World. And I think the West Virginia breakfast story is one that is truly out of this world. Teachers and schools have allowed the world of food service to invade their classrooms and to interact with them in a way that's new and different. And because of that, we saw our participation go from 28% to 82%. And that's huge. And that cannot be done without lawmakers, principals, teachers, food service directors, cooks, and students who show up with their bright and beautiful faces each and every day. Child nutrition is very important, and I want to recognize again everyone else that was mentioned and say that I really appreciate our team. In the state of West Virginia alone, we served over 2 million dinners last year. So we are truly, from start to finish, encompassing and engulfing these students and their best hope and their best chance for child nutrition and health and wellness opportunities. So I'll be brief and just say thank you all very much. As a working mom, breakfast at the school is accessible and easy, but for so many of our kids, it's a lifeline. And it's part of the curricula, it's part of the school day. So thank you all for the support of this program, and thank you for celebrating with us today.
Oh, no, I'd love
They
to.
have a breakfast pledge poster. They're going to take it back to the school. We want you to be the first to sign it.
Oh.
And while he's signing it, anybody that would like to be in a group picture, please surround at this time, and then they can take a group picture before he has another to get it.
Can we sign this one too? I'd love to. Can I sign it differently or? But the giving of your love and time to help others is so important. It's what makes West Virginia almost good. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor. Everybody turn and face so we can get a quick group picture. And your big smiles.
And I got to say one more thing.
Yes.
You know, every day, our school, personnel, our service personnel is there, and they're our cooks, or they're the people that are helping clean up, or whatever they may be doing. But every day they're there, and they're helping others in every way, and we should always remember them too, because they're a great big part of the cog and everything, and they're really making things happen. So let's always take time to thank those that are preparing the food and helping the kids and everything. Take time to love them in every way, because they're really special too. All right, thank y'all so much. God bless. Very proud of you.
So you
The other thing